Let me introduce you to another piece of our Albanian culture that is on UNESCO's list of intangible cultural heritage and is believed to be more than 4,000 years old. This, my friends, is our beautiful Xhubleta, which was typically worn by Highland women and girls. I'll explain the background story and then how these symbols on the dress could be related to our beautiful archaeological findings from the Neolithic age, such as this one. Also, in case you didn't know, you can actually see these beautiful Xhubletas at the yearly festival in Kelmen. Traditionally, the making of the Xhubleta was a labor of love carried out at home by young women and their mothers. There's one for young girls, Xhubleta e bord, and another one for women, Xhubleta e zez. In fact, who could create the finest Xhubleta was a competition for young girls. The winning dress was usually the one that could stand tall, like a sculpture, and maintain its shape without falling. That's why many of them weighed over 15 kilos and took months to make. They still do. It is said that the Xhubleta used to be very colorful, but after the death of Judge Castriote, the women started wearing black in mourning and kept this color. This is a saying. It has also been linked to the ancient dress of the Minoans as well as Neolithic figurines, as you can see in this. Women would wear these costumes with pride. Albanian girls would spend years preparing their Xhubletas, which they would then bring with them when they got married. On their wedding day, they would proudly wear their most exquisite dress, and some still do. As the years passed, these Xhubletas were handed down from mother to daughter, preserving their beauty and their stories. Today, there are Xhubletas that have endured for hundreds of years, which are testaments to the skill and devotion of the women who crafted them. You can watch this amazing video to learn how they are made and how important it is for us to preserve this tradition, and especially the skills it takes to make these. There's only a handful of women who still know how. One of the most fascinating elements of the Xhubleta, in my opinion, is the symbols. Look at what the Vincha symbols look like and then look at the motifs on the Xhubleta. Very similar. It's also very interesting because the symbols that are incorporated into the Xhubleta were not only a matter of personal preference for the women who created them, but also served as a means of storytelling. These kind of symbols can also be seen on other Albanian items, such as our carpets. Zigzag lines, half moons, suns, eagles, and other symbolic forms were used, for example, to represent the gender of their children. The symbols varied between symbols that the women liked, but they would and still make these certain symbols because that's just how it's done. Now that UNESCO is preserving it, I'm really excited for more research to be done in this field and this art form, and I hope you all enjoyed this little introduction. To learn more about the Xhubleta, visit the official UNESCO website or watch this film that was also made by UNESCO. I hope you enjoyed. Bye!